Hi everyone and welcome to my channel Starseeker Tarot. My name is Nia and today's beautiful reading is all about 222. It is timeless, so as long as you feel a connection to that angel number, the reading should resonate. However, if you are tuning in real time or at some point in the future on the 22nd of February, it will be extra magical. So the meaning behind that number is, harmony, balance, love, connection. That's very generic, but I am feeling that for my viewers, there is something about you receiving something that is rightfully yours, spiritually, energetically, or maybe materially. This is about creating some fairness, but we'll see. So what you can see though is that you have these three beautiful groups to choose from. They're all crystal grid cards that I love so much. So for group number one, we have card 44, growth, quartz stellastite. With it, we have a beautiful clear crystal quartz, and it is represented by the number 2. And then for group number 2, we have card 59. I love the green vibes. It says inner divinity, garnierite. With it, we have a gorgeous malachite, and it is represented by angel number 22. And then for group number 3, we have card 61, success, myricite. We also have this beautiful yellow chandelier quartz, and it is represented by angel number 222. So all you need to do right now, as always, is to focus your attention on today's topic. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, pause the video if you have to, and when you think you're ready, and just see which one or which ones of these three groups call your attention the most. Do not overthink it. Let your intuition decide. And then you can have a look in the description box down below where you find the timestamps for each individual group. So I'll see you there. Welcome to your reading, group number 1. Everyone who resonated with number 2 and card 44, growth, quartz stellastite, and this clear crystal quartz point. So you are about to hear a very fateful message from your spirit team, and it is connected to the angel number 222. If you are tuning in on a 22nd of February, it's going to be extra magical, but as soon as you resonate with that number, these messages will be valid. Only take what resonates though, and feel peaceful if you hear something that doesn't, because it's a collective reading. Now let's all summon our energies. I'm getting the first downloads already. This is about summoning something within you, but let's take a powerful cleansing breath. Okay, summoning. Have you been trying to summon the gods, to summon the power of the gods, the divine? That being said, if you felt drawn to group number 2, watch it as well, because it said inner divinity on it. And the first message that you really need to hear is about your inner divinity, actually. So if you have been trying to manifest or summon something, pray for something, it comes from within. The power comes from within. That is something so important that you need to be hearing. It comes from you. I feel very drawn to the center of this wonderful crystal flower. It looks like the flower of life. And I don't know what you are going through right now, but it's kind of indicated that you feel some lack of growth is happening for you, that things are not growing, not progressing, not advancing, or that there is something going on with your health. I am not a medical expert. I'm not giving medical advice. I'm giving spiritual advice as a medium. And I hope that this doesn't resonate with anyone, but I'm unfortunately feeling it. And you will know that this is true. So if you don't know about it, it won't be for you. But there might be some unhealthy growth in your body, and you already know about this. I'm hearing the word benign, so hopefully it will turn out that what you have going on is benign, or your cells are maybe going a bit crazy right now and they are producing too much of something. There's a lot of stress going on within some of you, and I'm not judging anyone because these are stressful times. So what you want to do in that case, if I feel like everyone feels like the wrong things are growing for you, either within your body or within, your energy field, in your relationships. The wrong things are picking up, taking up space, and the right things seem to, be lacking growth. You can shift this around. You can change it. The power is yours. And angel number 444 is extremely powerful. So there is a deep connection to that too. And keep in mind, 22 times 2 is 44, if I'm not mistaken. My poor brain, I'm a bit, I'm struggling a bit today with my brain because there is so much going on. But yeah, watch out for the signs, and all the signs should have been pointing to the fact that the power is yours. Then I'm seeing a very powerful, again, you need to hear these words, they are mantras, powerful. I am powerful, I am in control, I am in charge. I see a powerful being, and I feel like that's your guardian angel. Archangel Michael, maybe if you work with him, but it feels like a very powerful spiritual being. It could also be, a very mighty ancestor or a passed on loved one who really has your back and will help you through this. And I see a figure passing you this energy ball down here. So you should maybe really check out Qigong, because there are a few exercises where you kind of juggle and mold and balance an energy ball, and you can feel the energy in your hands, and that is a symbol of the energy that comes from within, which is a spark of the divine, and that's how you nurture yourself and get rid of bad growth and manifest positive growth. Right, and then you might want to look up this quartz stellarstite crystal. It might be very beneficial to you, but I feel the most beneficial for you is kind of the sword of clarity. So get rid of any illusion where you have been told that you are a victim or that you are powerless. Maybe that's your own thinking patterns, your conditioned thinking patterns where you have low self-esteem because people around you have always been very critical of you and not very encouraging, or maybe jealous, or you just have some people with bad intentions around you. Cut through that with this crystal clear sword and see things the way they truly are, which is the fact that you are the divine experiencing itself, and you can do this. And you're being highly encouraged to do some Reiki or Qigong or any traditional energy work that involves body movement and mindful breathing, which I preach about all the time. If you know me, if you're new here, you'll probably hear this quite often. So let's get the tarot cards before we come back to this brand new crystal grid oracle that Nicola sent me. Thank you so much, Nicola. Let's put it here. And your crystal, I really feel like there is something in the center of your torso, where your bones connect in the center. That is where the heart chakra is located. And I feel something about your bones or something about the tissue in your body around that. So that needs energy. Give it some energy. Visualize that energy, and you can do it. You can really do it. If you have a surgical appointment coming up, you got this. It will be very positive, okay? You are okay. Don't identify as someone who's sick. Identify as someone who is healing, because you are healthy, right? Okay. So this is a German tarot deck. It's called Mystisches Tarot. And I love silver. There is something about silver in today's reading as well. Maybe you should get yourself a nice piece of jewelry or some kind of item that has silver and your favorite crystal in it. Okay, why do I always get this card every time I use this deck? This card comes up, so it's the Chariot. Der wagon, you could say, number 7. But I'm seeing this as the 2 here. So really watch group number 2 if you felt drawn to it. There is more that you need to know. You will progress. You will have success. Group number 3's mantra is success. So you'll be successful. You are holding the reins, okay? You are the driver, okay? The wheel is in your hands. There is this saying, Jesus, take the wheel. Nah, you take the wheel. You got this. You can do it, okay? But this indicates success on your journey. However, and I'm a truth speaker, I don't sugarcoat, it might, go slower than what your ego wants, but trust in divine timing. And there is also a message about things going maybe terribly slowly, or even it seems like they're going backwards in the beginning. But as soon as you have reached some kind of level, things will go very, very fast. Okay, so just trust the journey, take it easy, but keep on going steadily, okay? And you'll get there. Some of you, if you are impulsive, if you have some Aries energy around you, don't be impulsive. Now is not the time to be impulsive. Now you need kind of Capricorn energy. It's all about the energy. So if you're neither of those star signs, you can still channel that energy. Capricorn energy is what you want. Be very disciplined, be very on track. Don't let anything distract you. Keep on going. Set yourself a goal and you will get there step by step. Wow, the devil, der Teufel. This is my favorite mushroom, the fly agaric. So I see, yeah, she has a spider growing out of her torso. So this is only for the people who know that you have something wrong with your body. By the way, this hopefully has not manifested physically, but there is some emotional trauma that your body still holds. And maybe it's somewhere else on your body. I'm kind of seeing for some of you, what's that condition where you feel pain in the joints of your hands? And maybe that is blocking you from practicing your job or from doing basic daily activities in your fingers and in your feet. I'm feeling that. But for most of you, there is some emotional trauma where someone really did something quite mean to you, which most of you know about. You need to release that. It could be childhood trauma, and it could also be, childhood trauma that repeated itself in your relationships as you grew up and the person that you are today. And you're kind of tangled up in this web here, but you're not powerless, okay? You need to pull that spider out and practice some shadow work and also do some kind of physical detox to go with it. And you can do all of these things. You have all of these tools available to you. So what this angel number 2 here represents is that you take something out of your energy field and out of your body that was placed there, which is toxic. You take it out and you replace it with something healthy, okay, with something divine. And you can do it. You can absolutely do it. So if you've been thinking about doing therapy, do it. If you've been thinking about going on some retreat, do it. If you've been thinking about, I don't know, do it. Do the good stuff. You are worth it. Cast out the devil. What's the final tarot message for group number 1? Okay, the 3 of Wands. And I love that because I told you, you will reach a level after a terribly kind of tedious, long journey. You will reach a plateau, and from there on, things will pick up speed. It will go a lot faster because she's standing on a plateau here. And number 3, that's your success. In this reading, group number 3 is called success. So watch it if you feel drawn to it. you'll reach that plateau. Trust and believe you're going to get there. And the color blue is a sign for you. So if you work with colors, if you do color therapy or crystal therapy, look up some blue crystals. And the one that we have on this oracle card here, the Quartz Stellarstite, I hope I'm saying that right, might be for you, or lapis lazuli, or any blue crystal, or maybe water, you know, anything that represents the color blue. Also look up the musical note and frequency represented by the color blue. Do all of these, you know, traditional, very traditional, sacred old healing practices, and you will be free from this devil energy. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, you can do it. Trust in yourself. And if you've been having someone on your team, I don't know who that is, your medical team, your legal team, hopefully not, a friend, a partner, if you have been feeling like they don't help you get to where you want to be, if you're not aligned with them anymore, replace them with someone who is in alignment with you, okay? Or get a second opinion of some sort. But it's looking very positive for you. Claim these positive energies. If you do, then give this video a thumbs up, please. It helps other people like you find me. And leave an emoji as a comment if you don't know what to say. Leave a blue heart to represent your healing. And if you are new and would like to join our lovely tribe, please subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. So I'll be using the lovely oracle cards now. Crystal Grid Oracle is what it's called. The flower of life. Look into symbolism and sacred geometry as well, because number 2 is all about symmetry. So you need to kind of establish the symmetry in your energy body, and then it will manifest in your physical body. Yeah. Here we have gold, metals, you know, help us as well. 35, release. Yes, I hope I'm saying these names right. Tektite and Ulexite. Look at that beautiful green. Blue and green, okay, is giving throat chakra energy. Maybe there is a very traumatic truth that you have been too afraid to look at. That's what shadow work is. You might want to, you know, do that when you are feeling safe and ready to release it. You know, release that negative energy that was implanted within you because it's been, you know, blocking you. Release it. And your angels will help you with that. But only do it with someone you trust, you know. That purging is important though, but it will kind of be heavy on your emotions. So only do it when you're not feeling completely overwhelmed and exhausted. And they are showing me yoga poses or maybe qigong poses. That stuff really works, so do it. I love stars, as you know. I've got my new crystal stars here from Laura. So you have a star here, Nature Cycles, Malachite pentagram. Group number 2 is a Malachite. So there is so much power in shapes and in geometrical forms. So I'm not quite understanding what your spirit team is trying to show me here, but I kind of see you either journaling or painting or crafting some kind of geometrical form or body, maybe using colors or crystals, or you doing these physical movements, which, you know, qigong is all about, you know, creating kind of movements with your whole body. So dive deeper into that, and maybe the star is your sign. But be very consistent. I feel like some of you have tried certain things and you gave up too fast, too quickly. It will take some time, maybe a few months, you know, half a year. But it's important that you push through the first, you know, stage of frustration where you don't see anything working on the outside. Things are starting to work on the inside first, and then they will materialize for you. blue thing again, blue feather, blue angel. So blue angel, maybe that is that a sign for you? I don't know. And for some reason that's not your card. I haven't looked at it. I didn't feel it. So what's the final card for group number 1? Yeah, they keep showing me blue now, and they're really pushy about blue. So did you want to get yourself like something that was blue and you didn't? You deserve it. Get yourself that treat. You deserve it. Or is there something about a song titled Blue? I don't know, something blue is positive. So maybe if you see a person and they're dressed in blue somehow, that could be an indicator that they are right for you. I don't know. Or if there is an address, you know, say you go to some very important appointment, and the address somewhere has the word blue in it, like Blue Avenue, I don't know. That's a good sign. Follow that color and that word. Intuition, you. How awesome is that? 72. 7, chariot energy. 2 is you. Trust your intuition. No one knows you better than you, okay? Don't listen to other people too much. Don't give your power away, you know? And also, you know, if we let trauma affect us to a point that we self-sabotage, we give so much power away. You can heal. You can do this. Speak these mantras and these positive affirmations to yourself. And again, we kind of have a pentacle and star here. So stars are another sign for you. Crown chakra, third eye chakra. These chakras will open up a lot if you practice meditation and any kind of, you know, spiritual healing practice. So you'll be given a lot of signs and synchronicities to show you that you will heal, you will balance this out, and you will attract what is truly aligned with the new you, which is whole and empowered and divine, okay? Hopefully this reading was a synchronicity for you, some kind of confirmation. If it was and you watched it all and you want to let me know, leave a star emoji if you'd like to send in some cards or crystals. I have an Amazon wishlist link in the description box down below. Thank you to my channel members and to all of my supporters, sending everyone many blessings, and until very soon, hopefully. Bye. Welcome to your reading, group number 2, everyone who resonated with angel number 22 and the inner divinity card and this lovely Malachite. So you are about to receive a very fated message from your spirit team, from the depths of your soul, I feel like, from your higher selves, to help you out with whatever you are dealing with. It's a timeless reading, but if you are watching in real time or at some point in the future on the 22nd of February, this reading will probably be extra magical for you. So 222, that angel number, is all about sacred balance, divine harmony. And I told group number 1 to watch group number 2 as well. There is a big connection between these two groups, and I feel like for the collective, this inner divinity message is extremely important. It says garnierite on here, so that's the gemstone in the center of this beautiful sacred geometry crystal image. Also, I'm getting a psychic download. By the way, only take what resonates here and feel peaceful if something doesn't. It's a collective reading. Someone is trying to show me something. Someone is showing up and it's a passed on loved one or an ancestor, and they're quite desperate to get through to you, and they're like making hand gestures and pointing at something where they're calculating, and for some reason it has to do with the 59. So what is that? It's 14 added up. 5 and 9 is 14. So I see the temperance angel in front of me. I don't know what you are dealing with right now, but Malachite helps you with empathy and compassion. And either you are in a situation where you need a lot of compassion or empathy from others, and you might not necessarily be receiving it, or you should give that energy. I'm gonna just ask this spirit person to please calm down. So please, if you have been receiving signs from someone in the spirit realms, listen closely and tune into that, because there is something they want to say, but this is not what the reading is about. You are divine. Okay, and I just need to get my tarot cards out, because there is a lot of kind of clustered energy, a lot of turmoil. Maybe you are quite desperate in this situation, and it just feels like I see this clump, like this big knot. Like, picture a chain of fairy lights that you put away. You stored it somewhere in a box and you get it out and you just try to detangle it, but it's not working. That is your energy at the moment. So if you feel like everything is hopelessly kind of in a knot, it will be fine. You are divine, it will be fine. And I will keep this malachite here for a bit, because I don't quite know what the angel and empathy and compassion bit is about. So I'll get back to these lovely brand new crystal grid oracle cards in a minute. They are a present from Nicola. Thank you so much, Nicola. Is your nickname Nikki, by the way? I don't know. Is someone's nickname Nikki? Because I just heard that name, Nikki. Even if that's not your name, this message is still for you. I'm about to get some messages here from my Mystisches Tarot. It's Joan. And please, let's all take a detangling breath. Join in if you like. Let's detangle this cluster. So it's your destiny to hear this. I feel like what you are dealing with is definitely karmic. It's like a karmic cluster, a karmic knot that will be untied with the help of a super compassionate and empathetic angel. And yeah, let's just see. Please, for group number 2, what's their divine message? Okay, the 5 of Swords, and it kind of came out in the reverse. So what is that conflict you are dealing with right now? By the way, I'm going through too. I'm going through extreme stuff behind the scenes, so I highly resonate with this. There is a hole in this person's heart space, and it's kind of fixed, but not in a very satisfying way, and this woman is kind of half blind to it. So what have you been blind to or half blind to? Is it, I feel like it's your own needs. You've been half blind to your own needs, and I'm calling you out as well as myself. Especially if you work in any kind of healing sector, or also like personally, you don't have to do this as a profession. Some of us, our souls are just healers. We are empaths and we just want to help, but we give so much away. And as someone commented on my other channel, you can't pour from an empty cup. So you have been blind to how cracked and empty your own cup is. Yet you have been pouring and pouring away, trying to help people who maybe can't be helped, or trying to nurture and fix situations that aren't worth it or that can't be fixed. And sometimes you just have to admit to yourself that you need to take some time out and put yourself first, practice some genuine self-love, and treat yourself as the divine being that you are. You know, you are not responsible for other people's healing. You can help, yes, but if you lose yourself on the way, it's not worth it. There'll be 2 victims. So, this 222 energy is here to replenish you, but you have to fully admit that you are in need of some replenishment, okay? Because you're half blind to it, or you're not willing to accept it, maybe because people guilt trip you, and you know, that happens to me quite a lot. If you show weakness as someone who other people think always has to play the role of the strong one and the caregiver, if you show that you are weak and in need of some understanding and help, maybe even, they say, oh, how can you do this to me? I'm feeling so bad. Like, how can you abandon me now that I need you the most? And they never show, if there are people like that and they never show up for you, they're not good for you. You need to fully admit that, all right? And translate that to like any situation that feels similar. You have to face it and embrace it, that you come first now. On the Temperance card, you have this angel pouring cups of water on this sacred fountain. So there is something about sacred waters, and I have started this routine where I speak good intentions into the liquid that I'm about to consume, and I have even started to talk to the spiritual entity behind whatever I'm drinking. So, for example, when I drink my... what's it called? What's the word? Valerian tea. I speak to the spirit of the Valerian and ask for it to bless me with its sacred properties. Do that. Be very intentional, because you need some healing. You need a magical healing pond thing going on, fairy pond healing. You need that, and you deserve it. Please understand how deserving you are of healing, especially if you are someone who always helps out other people. You know, some of you might not be doing this in a psychological or emotional way. You might help out other people in, you know, quite a practical way. Like you fix stuff for people, or you help them take care of their business, or you look after their pets, or whatever, like something quite material. It's still, you're giving your energy and you're giving your love, right? Give some to you. And I feel like this being, I now understand it, who came through. I really feel my grandmothers. So it might be your grandmas as well, or anyone in the spirit realms who sees your suffering and who know what's up. They're like, please look at this, look how you have been like breaking under pressure, how you have been neglecting yourself. 2 and 2 is double justice energy. I don't know if you watched my karmic justice reading that came out recently. I feel like you should, if you missed it, because justice, karmic justice for you is putting yourself first. Okay, so the Queen of Wands is coming through, and she's also in the reverse. You have magic. You are a really magical person. Look at this scepter here, and look how all the pixie dust and the light is coming from it. She's represented by a beautiful rose, and regardless of your gender and, you know, your identity, your soul's energy is quite divine feminine. So you give a lot of love, you give a lot of emotional you know, healing energy, like a divine mother figure or a divine nurse almost. And everyone who's lacking that, you know, like dark individuals who are cracked and broken, they come to you because you have that magic to give. But please make sure they do not drain you. And I'm really talking to myself here as well, you know, and don't let them guilt trip you, because what's happening here is you give all your magic away and there's nothing left for yourself. Put yourself first. And only take this message if that's something, you know, you resonate with. But if you have not been finding a romantic partner, or maybe this is also reflected in your friendships, who gives, you know, love, support, loyalty, that's because energetically what you project is that you don't take, you give, even though you have nothing more. So change that quality. Say that you are deserving of receiving as well. And yeah, you're lovely. And I now understood the message here. The Malachite will, if you want to work with it, it's associated with the heart chakra, and so is this rose here. Maybe you want to place that on your chest if you feel like that's where you need some good energy. You know, that's that divine angel vibe, that you need the angel of divine justice telling you that you need love too. And you are divine. And you have some divine powers, some divine abilities, others don't. But, you know, you don't owe anyone anything. In fact, you owe yourself some right now. So please wake up to that, and please don't feel guilty. Don't feel selfish. You can't pour from an empty or cracked cup. Ah, I love this image. 6 of Wands. this woman here, she's riding a hummingbird, and she is giving that sweet hummingbird some nectar. And really, the hummingbird and this lady, they are both you. So this is all about energies, remember. You need to give yourself some sweet nectar. And there will be people, because I'm seeing these black birds here. In this case, what they mean is there will be people who will make some comments that will hit you right in the heart, you know, right where it hurts the most. People who say you don't deserve this, or people who guilt trip you, people who tell you that you don't deserve this rest, that they depend on you. Shut those voices up, shut them down, don't listen. You know, you won't be able to get rid of them until you have healed this core issue within you, that you for some reason think that you are, you know, Mother Teresa or whatever. Like, you're not. You are your own person. You have needs too, okay? They will disappear if you practice your true legitimate self-love and self-nourishing. Give yourself that nectar, because if you don't fuel your own engine, you know, you will crash. And you deserve this. So what is your nectar? I don't know. Is it literally you drinking like some sweet juices? I don't know. You indulging, definitely. And you just resting. And you profiting from your own magic. Okay? Fill your cup, fix your cup. Get yourself a new cup. Be magical. And if you do that, things will really feel so much more balanced and happy for you, and you do deserve that. And really take a break from draining low energy people. You know, those low energies, they do affect us. You know, even if we work with people who are grateful that we help them, if they are wounded individuals, they have that energy around them, and it does rub off. So please, for the divine sake, look after yourself. Make yourself a priority. You deserve it. Okay. Now, if you claim this energy, please give this reading a thumbs up. It helps other people like you find me. So do comments. So if you don't know what to say, I wish there was a hummingbird emoji, but there isn't. So just post the pink flower emoji. You know, that's your nectar. Or post a honey pot. And if you are new and would like to join our beautiful tribe, then please subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. So on to the lovely crystal grid oracle. I love that it's golden and the tarot cards are silver. I just legitimately thought that she was kind of smiling at me. So maybe that was my inner self smiling at me, saying well done for saying these things, like your inner self smiling at you. Do something to make yourself smile, okay? Show yourself some love. Be like a cat. Cats do have a lot of a lot of healthy self-love. Maybe take a selfie. I don't know, was someone here smiling at the camera, posing for selfies? Because I really saw that. I don't know. Hold on, I'm getting... what does that mean? I see so many images today. I see... What are they doing? I see an M and a V, so those could be initials, M and V. Valerie, I don't know, Max. If that doesn't resonate, don't worry. It's just some of your loved ones from the other side, they're quite pushy, so they really want to get through to you. Soul healing. How extremely beautiful is that? Thank you, Spirit. Number 15 is devil energy. So now that if you resonate with all of this, it's karmic. You have been going through various cycles in past lives where you gave away too much. Your soul essence is that of a healer. And there are like energy vampires, people who drain you. So don't let anyone make you feel guilty if you say you can't keep on giving, because your soul has needs too. And it says tangerine quartz. So I love tangerine quartz and I love carnelian. Those two crystals, they are really good when it comes to refueling your energy field, you know. And, you know, colors, orange colors, Very vibrant yellows and oranges are really good to help you out with that as well. You need to get some of that energy in your life, or work with scents that represent that, or with juices and plants. Get yourself some orange or yellow flowers, have some orange juice, and really speak to these beings, because they are inhabited by spirits, okay? So your soul needs healing, and it will feel very overwhelming. I'm feeling it a lot as well today, but you know, where it hurts the most is where you need to do the most shadow work. So you got this magic wand, and you can heal your soul. You need to create some balance in your soul, and I feel like in your past lives, and again, I'm including myself, you have lost possibly some parts of your soul or a lot of energy by being there for other people all the bloody time, and worse, by even feeling guilty once you decided to not neglect your own needs anymore. Stop that, because you don't want to go through these cycles again. You want to feel full, and you deserve it. Another beautiful orange card. I mean, orange is probably my least favorite color as such, but here I'm really appreciating the orange vibes. Carnelian, guys, it says carnelian, guys and girls and everything in between. I told you, carnelian, there it shows up. Sometimes I say things and then they show up in the next card. So if you feel like you can't go on anymore, it's because your engine is empty, you know, your tank is empty and your engine is exhausted, and you're going to self-sabotage if you don't fuel up right now. So I am someone who has endured a lot and who still keeps on going. If you're like me, if you keep on pushing the boundaries, you're going to end up broken and completely burnt out. So please fuel your own engine, okay? And that doesn't mean you're selfish. And don't listen to those energy vampires who only come to you, by the way, when they need you, when they need your help, and they never give anything back. No, like, cut those out. Spend some time with people who are there for you, and if you don't have any people like that, you will attract them once you stop being half blind to your own needs, once you nurture your own needs. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. Last one. Okay, I don't know what this means, but you know how there are these spirit beings, they keep on like showing me stuff. So that's a German word, but it's also a common, you know, last name. And there are Germans all over the world, so you might be American with German heritage. Is your last name König? Could be, you know, that's king in German, König. I don't know how you pronounce it where you live. König, probably, but I clearly saw that. Or maybe the king message resonates with you, or like a past life about being a German king, or like not necessarily in Germany, but in the German-speaking realms. Yeah, I don't know. Breakthrough, azurite, blue feather. 6 and 5 adds up to 11. That's the justice energy, and I love that this crystal grid looks like the magic wand the queen is holding. You are that queen, okay? So you will really have a breakthrough here, and again, the more it feels uncomfortable and painful to finally prioritize yourself now, the more it means that this is a huge karmic breakthrough that you will have if you finally do what you have been told, and that is to fuel your own energy and to stop thinking that you are Mother Teresa. You're not. You don't owe anyone anything. You owe yourself some fuel, some good nectar. And your angels, they've been wanting for you to finally do that for so long. And these spirit beings, okay, so feathers might be signs for you. And stars. Now, we have come to the end of the reading. If you want to let me know that you watched it all and enjoyed it, leave the magic wand emoji and bless yourself with some divine magic, okay? You deserve it. If you'd like to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link in the description box down below. Thank you so much to my channel members and to all of my supporters. Sending everyone many, many blessings, and until very, very soon, hopefully. Bye. Welcome to your reading, group number 3, everyone who resonated with 3 times 2, so angel number 222, and this beautiful success crystal grid card and the yellow chandelier crystal. So you are about to receive a very fated message from your spirit team to help you out with something important. I really feel that. Number 2 was super powerful. I'm sure yours is not going to be any different. If you are tuning in real time or sometime in the future on the 22nd of February, it's going to be maybe even more magical, but it is a timeless reading. You just need to have a connection with that angel number. You know, you have to feel something when you see it. And some of you might have literally been haunted by this angel number. You've been seeing it a lot, or maybe other angel numbers. And I sometimes think I'm going completely woo-woo or insane because I see them everywhere. So if that's you, you're not crazy. The spirit realms, they're very happy. Okay, here it says Malachite, which is the crystal here in the center. It's beautiful. It's red with some quartz inclusions. So look up that crystal if you really vibe with this card. But there is something, I hear the name Maverick or Marvin. So that might be meaningful. And with that Maverick, what is it? Like I see like a bird. And we do have a feather on here. So I feel like that Maverick it sounds really weird, and only take what resonates here. If you hear something that doesn't resonate at all, for peaceful, it's for someone else. It's a collective reading, but it almost feels like your soul has a name. I'd love to do a reading about that at some point. I'm not quite sure if souls really do have names, but yours might, or your soul essence might identify with that Maverick vibe or with a bird. Only take it if it resonates, okay? But what's true for everyone is that you be successful. See the red? Now, trigger warning, okay, I'm about to talk about something a little bit graphic, so skip ahead a few seconds if you can't handle it. And I'm not giving medical advice here, I'm a medium giving spiritual advice, you will know this. But I see something about you dealing with a physical thing that maybe involves some blood shedding. I'm not going to describe it in detail, but I just see blood in various forms. So bleeding or surgery or something, I don't know, like there's blood coming out of you. Maybe that's also a transfusion. Whatever it is you're going through, it looks really good. You're going to be successful with this treatment, with this therapy. So blood cleansing, you know, I don't know where you are from in this world, but here in Germany, there are some specialized hospitals where they literally wash your blood and cleanse out the toxins. And it looks so gross when they show the after and the stuff they filtered out of people's system. Maybe that's something you've been planning for. Maybe that's something you should do if you can afford it and if your insurance pays for it. I don't know, but success, big time success. Also with this moon here, this moon, I have one like that, like it's hanging in my bedroom. It's literally a crystal moon with some crystals hanging from it. Do you have that too? Do you have like a crystal charm piece hanging somewhere? There is something to it. It's like, is that a gift? Are you going to receive a gift? Are you going to give someone a gift? I don't know, but there is something about. Also with this chandelier, I see like a crystal ornament. Crystals hanging from something. I don't know what that means. Do you have a beautiful dream catcher with crystals and feathers on it? I don't know what the meaning of it is, but it has something to do with your success. And if you've been using charms and talismans and kind of, I don't know, like lucky little sparkly things, they hold so much magic. So it might be something completely different for you. It's not something sparkly, but I'm a magpie. Anything that sparkles, I love it. You might be like me too. there is something very beautiful that you have, and you hold it or you look at it for good luck, and it holds so much magical energy. Maybe you should get yourself something like that, or is someone going to give you something that holds magical energy? And looking at this crystal, I really feel like it holds powerful magical energy. I feel like I'm in a fairy tale, so where this is a gift from a fairy in the healing woods, and she gave it to me, and it holds pure magical power. Something for you, you know, take whatever resonates, but time for tarot. I'll get back to this beautiful crystal grid oracle in a minute. It's a gift from Nicola. Thank you so much, Nicola. Now we need to get more detailed here with the Mystisches Tarot. It's a German deck, very beautiful, very mystical. I need a breath, a deep breath. Join in if you like. Oxygen. Do you need oxygen too? What's going on? Do you need oxygen in your blood? Have you been considering doing a hyperbaric oxygen chamber therapy? Do it. It's so good. I wish I could do it. I really want to. Is someone going to give you money for a therapy that you can't afford? Will you start a GoFundMe maybe, and you're going to get the funds? Like, there is some refund, some magical energy source that will materialize to help you with something magical. That's what this number means if you've been seeing it. Pure angelic intervention, magical intervention. I see you say pretzel in English, you know. I see a pretzel here. We say Breze in southern Germany, where I'm from. People say it differently everywhere, but something about German fairy tales, maybe. I don't know what's going on, please. What's the message here? Okie dokes. So, Seven of Swords in the reverse. She's holding this egg, surprise egg. Snake turned into flowers. Birds breaking free. So there is some snake energy that you have been intentionally working on cleansing out of your system. And understand that wherever you had toxic energy, it was an intentional, chosen challenge on your soul path, and you have turned this poison into flowers. So I don't know how that will manifest. Will it manifest from, you know, a kind of toxic health situation into a wonderful, abundant, beautiful, vibrant physical vessel for your soul? Is that your relationships? Is that, I don't know, your project? Is that, what is it? You know, like, what have you been so intentional about turning it into the best version ever? You'll be successful with this, and just keep on doing what you've been doing. Especially if you see 222, it means that good things are coming from all places. That's what they are telling me. Good things are coming from all places, from all directions, kind of. Okay, why? We saw her in group number 1, the devil mushroom. This is my favorite mushroom. All right, so we see a spider here, but we see these sweet cherries. But she's smiling. She looks like that meme. Do you know the meme I'm talking about? Where there's this girl and she just smirks, and in the background you see some, like a house on fire. Let me know if you know that meme. She looks like that, me. So that toxic energy. What about this devil energy? I need a clarifier and how you'll be successful in this. But again, you have this spider in her system. It's like you are smirking because you were successful in casting out your inner demons and casting out some real demons maybe, and purging out some dark matter from within. Like you feel like you have mastered some serious skill that has to do with being an alchemist and transmuting very dark stuff into something very positive. And maybe you have also been working with elemental spirits or with Mother Nature and healing properties of plants or crystals, who also come from Mother Nature. Like, you're successful in exercising this devil, okay? Oh yes, Queen of Discs, it says in German. How beautiful is that? How beautiful are the yellow flowers? They make me so happy. Yellow crystal. So, and the yellow disc is kind of like, you know, a yellow crystal as well. And she has, I'm just looking at her hair, she has some fairy lights in her hair, and there's like a medieval town. It looks like a fairy tale town, you know, with lights everywhere. Did I say Queen of Discs? Because we see a queen, but it says King of Discs, which is very interesting. This deck is a bit, you know, very mystical. So know that if you have some past life trauma, I'm hearing even, some childhood trauma where the father figure failed you because they did not provide for you, they did not encourage you, they did not look after you, and possibly, you know, your mother as well, other family members, you have learned to be your own dad in a way. And everyone can do this, and I'm speaking from experience, unfortunately. Some of you, and I hope that's not true for anyone, but your father figure, and by the way, this could have been a female who replaced a father. Maybe you grew up without a father and you were exposed to family members who were very mean and dark to you because you know, they looked after you, and maybe your mother thought that they would, you know, take care of you while she was working or something, but they were awful. So some kind of caretaker, maybe this is also a institution, you know, that you were placed in, like an orphanage or something. So my heart really goes out to you. You will understand what kind of devil and toxic energy you suffered from as a child. It could be minor, it could be major, which I hope is not true. But anyway, you have healed this. You have really healed this. And you are now, and you are shifting into a position where you are this. Like, you don't need a man, you don't need a daddy, you don't need a mommy, you don't need anyone, because you are a boss. You are a boss. You are the king and the queen, okay? You are the whole court, right? You can provide for yourself. You can create abundance and health and happiness for yourself. You have mastered this. You've really gone through darkness. And I don't know what's coming in here with this magical diamond. Maybe a huge financial blessing, prosperity, maybe some unexpected inheritance. I'm telling you that as well. You might inherit some valuable papers. I'm hearing some documents, like some possession, or maybe a house or something, or a car, I don't know what, but this is you. You're not this broken, like, snake person. You have grown flowers. And there's this lovely song that I love so much where they sing, you know, a seed, a beautiful flower seed is planted in your wound, and your wound will heal. And as the wound heals, it turns into this gorgeous flower. So that's your journey. Yellow flowers might be a sign for you. Let's go back to the oracle cards. If you want to claim this reading, and if you're grateful for it, please give it a thumbs up. It helps other people like you find me, and so do comments. So leave one in support, and if you don't know what to say, can you leave a yellow flower? I don't know if there is one. Oh my god. Yeah, and if you are new and would like to join this tribe, please subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. So a bunch of cards just fell out and fell over, but let's ask now for some good crystal vibes. The pathway, a new path is unfolding. So if you're really into angel numbers, you might have watched my angel number readings anyway, but there is one that's titled 777, a new era is unfolding for you. I will link it in the description box down below if you're interested, because there is truly a new era, a new path that is unfolding and starting for you. Petrified wood. Whatever had you petrified and anxious and hurting in the past, you turned that into something really precious. And it's the end of a cycle here. 3 and 7, adding up to 10. It's a breakthrough. It's a true breakthrough. Okay, you're not going to ever have to go through this again because you have learned true independence. And yeah, you're a king and a queen. And if things have been quite stagnant for you, if you see 222, it means it's gonna just, you know, kind of effortlessly fall into place for you, because you are getting a lot of help from the spirit realms. Bloom! Yes, 69. There is so much about flowers here. That blooming flower analogy of the flower seed being planted in the wound is confirmed here. I say something, shows up in a card. Love it. It says Ceracite. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, that crystal, Ceracite. 6 and 9 adds up to 15, which is that devil energy. So you are not a wounded victim. You are a healed winner. Tell that to yourself. I'm not a wounded victim. I'm a healed winner. That's what it means when you see 222 or any other signs that resonate with you. And when I'm starting to rhyme, I'm in some good spirits, which I'm surprised about, but I'm just feeling these successful energies here. So your health is going to bloom, your relationships are going to bloom, your finances are going to bloom, like just blooming good times. One final crystal message, please. Okay, tell me top card. Inside. Oh my God, what's that? Iolote. I hope I'm saying that right. Iolote. 11, Justice. Did I tell you to watch my Karmic Justice reading, or did I tell group number 2? Anyway, I don't know if you caught my Karmic Justice reading, but you should probably watch it. If you haven't, I'll link it in the description box down below. Angel number 1111. I have readings about that too. You know, I feel like you've really come to a place of understanding why you chose these battles as a soul and why they happened to you. And even if not, you understand that you have come out of them as a healed winner, all right? And it's just all coming together. And I see birds flying away here. So freedom and the beginning of a new, beautiful, prosperous cycle is starting. Okay, so this is your reading. I really loved it for you. If you want to let me know that you watched it, or post 1111, that's your Karmic Justice energy. If you would like to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link in the description box down below. Thank you to my channel members and to all of my supporters, sending everyone many, many blessings, and until very soon, hopefully. Bye.